police have now issued a reward of 100,000 rand for information on this morning's mass shooting at the Mfuleni taxi rank. 4 people were killed, one of them a commuter, 3 others were wounded, including a commuter. Police suspect the shooting is related to a dispute over routes. Security has now been beefed up at the rank, and Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi Same is at the scene and joins us. Nasiphi, in response to your questions around policing, we understand that specialized taxi police units have also been deployed there. But there were also questions about whether the CCTV cameras that were at the location might have been able to record some footage that would help police in their investigation. What do we know about that at this hour?
Well, Iman, it's been hours since the deadly taxi shooting at Mfuleni taxi rank, and the taxi rank remains a crime scene where crime scene investigators or experts are still combing the scene for clues, as we know that police have indicated that 2 individuals could be behind the shooting that occurred this morning that left 4 dead and 3 injured. And yes, earlier on we spoke about the CCTV footage, which is a stone throw away, a couple of feet from where I'm standing. However, we've heard from the police confirming that the CCTV cameras are not working. But I am joined by the MEC of Community Safety and Police Oversight, MEC Marais. Just briefly for us, your immediate reaction when you heard this morning of a deadly incident that has left also a commuter injured at the taxi rank.
You know, I condemn this senseless shootings and killings really in the strongest terms. And I'm very glad to see that the senior management of SAPS is on scene, and they take it very serious, and they do all in their power to arrest the perpetrators. We know that it is 2 at this moment. That is the intelligence that we know of, and they're very confident that they will arrest them soon.
MEC, one can't ignore the CCTV footage, or rather CCTV, not too far from where we're standing, but also the satellite police station, which is also a stone throw away from the police station. It still didn't serve as a deterrent. We're now hearing that that CCTV camera was not working.
Yes, I've also heard that, and I must say I'm not sure if it belongs to city or national or to the police precinct, but I will look into that matter as soon as I get back to office. And then I must say the station commander is a very competent commander at this Mfuleni, and he does everything in his power to assist the community and to combat crime.
While we know that 100,000 rand has been offered by police officers or the police regarding the 2 individuals that police are suspecting to be behind this very deadly shooting, I know that recently the city of Cape Town held a press briefing calling for the devolution of powers, which is something that we have not heard, that we've heard previously. What is the MEC's thoughts on that?
You know, we also support the devolution of power. You know, it will give us more leverage for planning, to have more criminal investigation powers, for the better deployment. And as we all know, that SAPS are very understaffed. So it's all to assist SAPS to keep our communities more safe, and as well as our taxi industry to support them.
We're hearing the cause of this, or the motive behind, possible motive behind this deadly shooting is over the dispute of routes between the 2 big taxi associations in the city of Cape Town or even in the province. But what do we know as far as the intervention at a provincial level? While it is transport related, what role can the police oversight portfolio play?
So my colleague, Minister Isaac Seleku, is in conversation with the taxi industry about the routes, and I believe that they will reach some or other solution to keep our communities safer as well as our communities safer. And from the police oversight side, we support SAPS and see how we can help to strengthen their arm to keep our communities much more safer.
We've been seeing quite a lot of shootings at taxi ranks. At the top of my head, I'm counting about 4, and we cannot ignore the ongoing taxi violence at Vrygrond. Is the MEC of Community Safety concerned about what is currently playing out in the city of Cape Town regarding taxi-related shootings?
Yes, I am concerned, but I also know that the city, with the law enforcement, do everything in their power to stop and see how they can have crime intelligence beforehand to curb this taxi-related crimes.
Thank you so much. That is MEC of Community Safety here in the Western Cape, talking to us just hours after the deadly shooting that we saw at the Mfuleni taxi rank. That remains a crime scene. Currently, the crime scene investigators combing out the scene and investigating further. What we have heard from General Marais this morning, that 4 people were shot and killed at this taxi rank early this morning. 4 people left injured, and of those injured was a commuter that was here to obviously make use of the services provided at the taxi rank, and that is to commute or use the taxi to go to their respective communities. And we know that the taxi operations, seeing that the taxi rank has been cordoned off due to the ongoing investigations, are operating not too far from the taxi rank. A number of community members, including the distraught families, are still gathered just around the taxi rank itself. The police indicating that they have identified 2 individuals that could have been behind this shooting, this deadly shooting, where high caliber firearms were used. We know that 100,000 Rand rewards has been offered for any information that could lead to not only the arrest, but also the conviction of the 2 individuals. Currently, the pathology services are also making their way to the crime scene. We know that 4 people were gunned down this morning.
Nasiphi Same, at that active scene in the Mfuleni taxi rank in Cape Town. I want to stay in the province because